Hey guys, this is HumbleFx, and today we are talking about how to trade these new indices that the Reef has brought to us, which is the Boom 300 and the Crash 300. Today you are going to learn the exact thing that I used to trade them effectively, and look at that. I just traded today, and this is what I've got already for today. All right, this is already I already withdraw $92 today on this account. So I will show you how we are doing it and all that. So how does this work? If you don't know that the Reef has launched new indices, just know that they have launched two indices. The crash we have the crash 300 and the boom 300. Also we have 200x and 300x. So these are the newest launch of the Reef. So these are the newest launch, but me personally, I love to trade the crash 300 and the boom 300. Why? They are very volatile, and as a scalper, you want to scalp a volatile market whereby you can get your profit easily and get out of the market. All right, these two indices, crash 300 and boom 300, they are very volatile. Okay, they are very volatile. So how do we trade it? If you see here, I'm in a trade right now, and I'll be exiting this trade very soon. I'm using low 0.2. Okay, and I will be exiting it very soon. I should take my TP somewhere here. This should be my TP. This my line. Let me set it as we proceed. So I will show you why I'm using it. I'm not using any indicator for this. I'm not using it because this market does not respect indicators. Yes, it is very volatile. That sometimes it does not respect indicators. So I'm going to just TP at that point. Okay, I have two TPs here I should take. This should be my first TP. This should be my first TP. Then the other one my second TP. But let me see how it goes. Let me see how it goes. So because I'm not using it, let me just minimize it because I'm not using it. Let me just minimize these indicators because they are not used in this tutorial. So how does this work? How do we trade it? Okay, how do we trade it? It's very simple. You can trade it using price action, just the normal price action. You don't want to start looking for indicators and all that because this is very volatile. You can take your 5p if you are a 5 pip trader or 10 pips trader. This is very awesome because you can get these pips as fast as possible. Each of these candles you are seeing here, once this one candle is formed, it will give you over 2 pips. See that it will give you over 2 pips, which means if you're looking for 5 pips, then you just need maybe two of these candles to form and you are good to go. So that is how massive this can be. But at the same time, when it goes against you a little bit, it is going to be a massive loss. That is why you want to be very conscious of the trade we take in these indices that just launched because they are very volatile, and they can be dangerous, and also they can be very good to trade. Like me, I like to trade it. We have done many trades on this thing on my, what is it called, on my VIP group. We have done lots of trades on that today, and we have made some good profit. Look at that. We have gotten to traded it so much today. We have traded it so much, so much today. Also in the free group, we are also doing some trades there today. So you can join this free group, this one for free, but the VIP is not free. You see that we have joined these are all we took today in the free group. Okay, we have gotten that. You see here, we take this one 25 pips and all that, and we did it. See that? So these are free ones. So, boy, we still got VIP if you wish to join the VIP. So this is what we are talking about. How does this work? I took entry here earlier, but I closed it. I closed because of this spikes I'm seeing here. I closed in small profits because I'm seeing these spikes here. I closed, but right now it's going in my favor. But anyway, I'm not angry about that. I've taken my TP already. So what am I talking about? How do we trade these indices? First of all, if you come to your chart the first time, if you come to your chart, see now I've got a spike right here. I've got a spike, guys. I told you guys this thing spike against you is mad. It's very the spike is very mad. It's very mad. It just spiked against me right now, and you see this little spike. You see what it gave me as a loss. That little spike gave me all of these things as a loss. So you should be very careful of how you trade these indices. Of course, I'm going to re-enter this market because I know I'm not going to exit this market in loss. No. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to close this market in loss. Why do I say that? I was about to tell you, when you open your chart, what you do first time is you go to a higher time frame. I prefer you go to 1 hour time frame. You now check the trend of the market. You see my trend line. The market it just broke my trend line and it's going down. You see it went down a bit now. At this point is on a psychological level. Yes, we know about that. This is at this point is, look at that, it gave me this big loss, but I'm not scared. I've just taken entry again. So it came down right now. At this point it is on my psychological level, which is where I was actually waiting for an ideal entry for a long time now. So when it came to that point there, okay, I should take my entry. So why am I taking this entry? Because I see on my 1 hour time frame that it has gone down for a long time. It has gone a lot of downside. Okay, it has gone a lot of downside, and I should expect the market. So you see that I should expect the market to shoot up right from here. Okay, at least the market should move up to the nearest level here, which is this point at this week I'm seeing here. I don't know if you are seeing that week that is near my TP. This week here, look at this week, this small week here, this week. It's not, you cannot see it. This week in between here, that's where I should expect the market to move up to at this point. So I'm going to take another entry position in this market right now. In your front here, let's take an entry position right now, and we enter the market again for that movement to continue. So I'm not afraid of this market right now. I'm not afraid. So we are on 1 hour time frame and we have seen that there. So what do we do right now? We go down to M15 to further confirm the entry position. On the M15, I'm seeing something also very sweet here. There is a level that is here that is just come to respect. Plus this line that we drew was psychological level, and also the level here, yes, that level plus the psychological level has made me able to take this trade with little or no fears. Yes, of course, you cannot control the market. We predict it. So if it goes down again right now, it's not that I did not get it wrong, but because they really want it to go that way. So there's no way you could predict it every day correctly, but we are doing our best to make it happen. So this is now, I take this entry point here and I'm going to hold it, the two of them, to give me profits I'm looking for. All right, so this is the first thing. Now let us check on the M1. Here is the M1. This is 1 minute time frame. So when you come to the M1 time frame, you will check for this small spike here. Those small spike can be very effective. This small spike here can be effective. This small spike here can be effective. This region that you see, these things happening here, is also effective. So once market is coming close to any of them, you can either close your trade and wait for market to go above it before you take another entry position. All right, very simple as that. If you can follow this rule, if you can just follow this rule like this, like I told you guys, it is very volatile. Just now we enter the market, we are already at what? We are already moved over how many pips? Over 8 pips. Look at that. Just now you see me enter the market. Just now we enter the market, we have moved over 8 pips. To tell you how fast it is. So which means if I'm looking for 5 pips, I'm already out. Okay, I'm already out already. Even the one I entered here that give me this, that spike against me here. If I'm going for 5 pips or 20 pips, I'm already out already before the spike happened. So that is how effective it is. So if you are a scalper, you can start going for 5 pips, 10 pips, or there or 15 pips, you are going to make a lot of profits in this industry. You're going to make lots of profit, lots of profits. Like this one now is a good entry point right now. 6900 is a good entry point right now. How do I check it? I go to high time frame. I said go to 1 hour time frame. At this 1 hour time frame, you see my trend line. I drew it. I know that it's uptrend, not a downtrend. No, so that's why I'm scalping it. I know it's an uptrend. So I go down to M15. At this M15 also, I'm seeing levels around here. My chart is not so clear because I wanted to see the previous area. So let me just do it like this. At this point where the price is, I'm seeing some levels around this region here. See these levels here. It also goes down to the left. It's also stretches down back to the left. So those levels now, I'm going to consider it to take an entry point, and after that I'll go back to maybe 5 minutes or so to see whether I should take entry. Now if I take entry here now, what is my TP? I can go down to M1 to see my TP. If I go down to M1, I can see TP levels I can take here. I can use this as my first TP level. This is this point. Sorry, I'll just drag a line to this point and check the price. That is the first TP. The next TP should be this one too. This one here, this other level here. Okay, so remember this is an uptrend. Remember this is not a downtrend, it's an uptrend. So you should be very careful how you scalp it, and remember it's very volatile. So you don't want to stay too long when the trend is against you. You know that you don't want to stay too long when the trend is against you. You want to stay as short as possible when the trend is against you, so that you can be able to maximize your profit. Okay, so if you are scalping this market like this, I bet you are going to make lots of profits. Look at that. Just right now, you were here. We'll take this entry. You were here. We are not even up to, our video is not even up to, it's just 12 minutes and we have gone over 30 pips already. Is it 30 pips? Yes, we have already gone up over 25 pips or 20 more than 20 pips already. Just right now you are seeing it. So that's why I'm telling you that this is very, it works like magic. You see that I'm not going to exit. I'm not going to exit this trade right now. I'm going to take it to my TP because I know it is going to buy for some time, even though it has broken the trend downside, but it will buy for some times before the market starts to depreciate again downside. Okay, this is how you trade it. For now, I will come up with another video that is more efficient. But if you try this on your demo and it work for you, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, share the videos, and let's roll it. HumbleFx. Enjoy.